Hey guys, happy Monday. Hey guys, happy Monday. Hey guys, we're on TikTok and we are on YouTube. YouTube. What up, YouTube? What up, TikTok? So today's Monday. I go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Just to help you guys focus on your money. Today's not like a good day. Today's like a raining, haily day, but let's be grateful. Let's be excited to be alive. We woke up on the wake up list, this morning, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but now faith, and this is a scripture cards that we got from Amazon. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for and a conviction of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Okay, so we got these cards on Amazon. These are just different scriptures that you guys can be able to read and tap into. So today's Monday, marvelous Monday. To everybody, I got my coffee. I got a full day today, although no school, work don't stop, like 100%. Okay. So today's Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Share this with at least 5 people that you know. Or the last 5 people that you had text. So let me share. I'm gonna share it too. Let me share this out. I'm gonna share this too. See how you share this. Hey guys, I'm gonna share this out too. I'm gonna share this also to everybody on TikTok. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Okay. All right. So today's Monday, right? So let's talk, about some money. So today's Monday. The government is still shut down. The government is still shut down. The military is not getting paid. TSA is not getting paid. Federal workers, are not getting paid. It is a shame. It's a shame, guys, what's happening, in America. America's supposed to be the wealthiest country, one of the wealthiest countries, and I feel like we are in a third world country. Okay, I feel like we are in a third world country. Okay, so these people are not getting paid. Okay, some people are literally one paycheck away. Okay, some people are one paycheck or two paychecks away from being homeless, right? The problem, and I did a tip of the day, I said if you allow an entity a job to feed your family, right, you also allow them to starve your family too, right? So if you are depending on one entity, right, which is your job, right, you're depending on that one income, that one salary, you're hanging off of a cliff. Okay, if you allow that one entity, right, which is your job, if you allow that one entity, friends, right? To feed your family, okay? You also allow, right, that same entity, which is your job, to starve your family too, right? So it's important, friends, and I've been preaching this for over a decade. Multiple streams of income, friends, is a key thing. It's not like a want anymore, right? It's a need. We need to have multiple incomes flowing into our life, right? We need that, right? We need it, right? All those military workers, who knows, right? All the federal workers, who knows what they got, right? But the average person that works in America, guys, don't have $500 to their name. That's insane to me. The average worker don't have $500. Share this with at least 5 people you know, or the last 5 people you text. Hit the like button and share this. Unfortunately, friends, right? Unfortunately, we're living in a twilight zone, right? We're living in America. America has plenty of money, but their citizens are suffering, right? They have plenty of money, but their citizens are suffering, right? So, again, friends, multiple streams of income is no longer like a want. Oh, I want to have extra money. No, it's a need, right? So, I have been an entrepreneur for over a decade. Okay, over a decade, all right? And understanding that, right? I learned how to manage my money, right? I learned how to manage my credit. I learned how to make different type of money, right? I learned how to keep putting myself in position, right? So when business is slow, or times are slow, I know how to manage my money, right? When business is good, I know how to manage my money, right? So people that have jobs, the same thing. What if your job lays you off, right? You got to know how to manage that money, right? What if your job gives you a raise or your job gives you a bonus, right? You got to know how to manage that money, right? So I literally talk about money management, how to manage your money, how financial literacy is a key thing, how financial literacy we need it at every level, right? You need it in kindergarten, you need it in junior high, you need it in high school, when you're getting married, when you're getting divorced, when you're getting your first credit card, when you're getting your first job, when you're getting your first car, right? You got to understand the purpose of bankruptcy, right? You got to understand inflation. You got to understand interest. Like, it's so many things, guys, that we should have learned in school about money that could have helped us to get ahead and stay ahead, right? So, multiple income streams is key, friends. Your job is one, right? But if your job is the only one, you're hanging by a thread. Okay? All the federal workers, if they only had that one income, and I don't care if it was six figures, and you live in check to check, you're living on a thread. Living on a thread. It's just what it is. You're living on a thread, right? So your job is one. Okay? And then you want to have a savings. Right? You want to have money saved up, right? You want to have money saved up, right? And you want to put your money in a high yield savings and or checking account. Okay? You need to have your money in a high yield savings and a high yield checking. Again, $5 a week, $100 a month. Just put it up. Just put it up. Just put it up so you can have money, right? And the times that you have your job and you're getting paid, and the times that business are good, you can put more money, right? I always say we spend to infinity, right? We spend to infinity, right? And when we do that, friends, guess what? This is the exact way that we go broke. This is the exact way to stay in poverty. This is the exact way to keep having anxiety and being depressed. right? Because if we just spin, and we think spending makes us feel good, this is exactly how we stay in poverty. This is exactly how we stay in poverty. No. On my last week live, I said, no, you don't deserve the new hair. You don't deserve the new bag, the new sneakers, the new this, the new that. No, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to build wealth. You deserve to be wealthy. You deserve to win. Buying a wig ain't making you win. Buying a new pair of sneakers or a new bag ain't helping you to win. Right? But it's a mindset shift that we all have to make, right? We all have to make this shift. So while business is good, save more in a high yield savings and checkings account, right? While your job is paying you, save more. Don't go to happy hour. Don't go to happy hour and spend $200. People go to happy hour and they're not even happy. They can't wait to go drink, right? Now I get it. Life's hard. Life's not easy, right? Life be lifing, people dying, right? You can't pay your bills, credit card bill collectors calling you left and right, all of the things, right? I get that part, right? But if we plan on living for another 5, 10, 20, 40 years, we got to plan for that. If we plan on living, friends, for another decade, 2 decades, right? We got to plan for that, right? We are not planning for wealth. We're not planning for the next 10, 20, 30 years. We're not planning for it, right? We just continue to spend to infinity and hope everything works out later on. You hope your job gives you a raise. I'm sure the federal workers that's not getting paid also was hoping their job gave them a raise, right? So it's like it's a mindset shift, right? To understanding, guys, how this works, right? So you want to have a savings so that you can continue to have money. I want to have money every day. I want to have money every week. I want to have money every hour. I want to have money in this account. I want to have money in that account. I want to have money in my piggy bank. I want to have money. I want to have money all the damn time. I hope you want to have money all the time. Because we need money from the day we born to the day we die and every freaking day in between. We need money, right? So, and then you have a savings account. Then you have an emergency fund, right? People that don't have emergency funds are the ones that ends up with depression and anxiety, right? They don't have an emergency fund. They end up with a lot of depression and anxiety, friends. I'm telling you this. Like, this is a thing. People that don't have an emergency fund end up with anxiety and ends up with depression, right? Because guess what? If your rent goes up, insurance goes up, bread goes up, milk goes up, and your paycheck ain't going up, now you're finding yourself spending more money. You find yourself spending more money on stuff, right? And if you're not getting a raise, now it's like you're choking. I'm telling you, people are choking out here. This is why the suicide rate is insane. They're not talking about that. People are not talking about the suicide rate. It's insane right now because people cannot see themselves getting ahead. They don't have an environment that's going to help them, to foster them to think about their money and think about wealth building, right? All their co-workers, everybody complaining about the same thing, right? Everybody complaining about money, right? They don't have environments that's going to help them to move forward, to be better, right? So we got to put ourselves in environments, guys, that's going to help us to grow, right? Everybody is not strong-minded. Everybody is not strong-willed. There's only a few people that are, right? So you got your savings, right? You got your emergency fund, right? And then you need passive income. So the month of October, right? I'm running my Amazon/affiliate sale, okay? Where the course is regular $297. You can get it for $67. I'm going to teach you about affiliate marketing. I'm going to teach you about Amazon, how to sell on Amazon, how to be an Amazon influencer, how to be an Amazon affiliate, and also how to invest in Amazon stock. And then we go over theme pages, right? You can create AI pages now, and you can create pages, right? Where now you don't even have to show your face and you could be making money. Start with $100 a month, $200 a month. You could sell digital products, right? So the course is 67 bucks. Okay, the $67, right? And you get it for one whole year. Okay. So in a year, you should be able to go make some money. And then don't just stop there. Now you could be able to teach your children. You could teach your spouse. You could teach your mom. You could teach your dad. You could teach your neighbor, right? You showing everybody now how to get some money, right? Passive residual income, friends, gives us a peace of mind, right? So if your job is not winning or you looking for a job, at least you got an extra $500 a month coming in, right? Yeah, $500 may not sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you ain't got no money. It's a lot when you don't have any money. Hey guys on TikTok, YouTube, let me know where you guys are coming in from. Share this with at least 5 people you know, or 5 people, the last 5 people that you text. Okay, so $500 a month extra, right? Coming into your household, right? And you don't have to go hard and work for it or ever leave your home for it, will change your life. See, I've been an entrepreneur for over a decade, right? I've learned a lot. I'm like a wealth of knowledge, right? That's why I charge people. People always want to do business consultations and people want to know about this and they want to work in the schools. And okay, well, it costs money to pick my brain. Okay. It took me 10 years to get here, right? It took me 10 years to learn what I know now, right? And it took me investing in myself, investing in mentors, investing in books, and going to events, traveling, right? Investing in courses, right? Investing in myself. And I still invest in myself, right? It took time. I had to learn. Some things money can't buy. Some things you got to take time to learn, right? So some things money cannot buy, right? You got to learn, right? You got to do the research. You got to study, right? So we all have the opportunity, friends, to put ourselves in position to win, right? But if we don't start now, how do we expect to win? Right? Just like the athletes, they got to train to win. The basketball players, they got to train to win. Right? They don't just wake up and win. You got to train for that. Or to be financially independent, you got to train for that. You got to have a savings. You got to have emergency fund. You got to have some passive residual income. And the passive residual income is not just to pay your bills. It's also to save, to build on your emergency fund, to build on your savings, account, and to build on your investment account. All right. Again, friends, we spend. We spend too much. All right. And we never put ourselves in position to really get some money. Okay, so I'm live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, helping you guys think about your money, helping you guys, make some money. All month of October, we're running a $67 sale on the Amazon/influencer. Okay, all month long. Okay, if you ever want to learn how to sell on Amazon, if you ever wanted to learn how to make money from shopping, if you ever wanted to learn how to make some passive residual income, and here's another thing. If every dollar that you have, you had to work for it, you will never achieve any freedom. If every dollar you had to work your ass off for, you had to work hard for, you will never achieve any type of freedom. And that's what it boils down to, friends. So make sure you guys are following me everywhere at Coach Tanisha Marie on all platforms. I go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today is like a busy day, but it is, rainy and haily and, all the other things. Today I have, event to go to. They never canceled it, so I'm going to the event. But again, guys, we got to put ourselves in position to win so we can keep winning, so we can travel the world, so we can help more people, so we can have a peace of mind. Right? That's what life is truly about, having a peace of mind, right? Yes, we definitely need money, but we also need peace, right? We need a peace of mind, right? And money can help with that, with us having a peace of mind. And that's the real deal for the facts. All right. So I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays live on YouTube. Okay. We talk about money. We talk about savings. If you guys are not in my app, it's called the School of Money and Wealth. Make sure you join it. I have a PDF you guys can download so that you guys can start going through step by step. I have some trainings. I have an ebook on business funding. If you guys want to get some business funding, I was just talking with my business partner last night. I told her I need another $50,000. We just gonna make it happen. That's it, right? We just gonna make this happen, friends. So again, put yourself in position to win, friends. There's too many losers in the world. It's too many people losing. People are losing every day. People are losing everything every day. You got to put yourself in position to win, and you got to start now. See you guys on Wednesday.